Which Pisces is the most emotional? Pisces is known as the most emotional sign of the zodiac. Intuitive, sensitive, deeply feeling. But even that reputation simplifies something far more complex. Pisces doesn't just feel emotion, Pisces dissolves into it. Feelings don't stay contained in one place. They blur, merge, and overflow. And when you divide Pisces into its three decans, you discover that emotionality here isn't about softness alone. It's about absorption, sacrifice, and surrender, each expressed differently. First, decan Pisces. This is Pisces in its pure Neptune-ruled form. Their emotions are fluid, impressionable, and immediate. They feel everything: moods, atmospheres, unspoken tension, often without realizing where the feeling came from. This decan absorbs emotion instinctively. Other people's pain becomes their own. Love feels boundless. Sadness feels collective. They don't have strong emotional boundaries, which makes them incredibly empathetic and incredibly vulnerable. They don't analyze emotion, they float inside it. Hurt doesn't always register as anger or grief. It registers as exhaustion. Emotional overwhelm comes quietly, like water rising until it's suddenly too much. They feel deeply, but diffusely. Second, decan Pisces. This is where Pisces becomes emotionally sacrificial. Influenced by the moon, this decan feels emotion through attachment and memory. They remember how things felt long after others have moved on. Emotional experiences imprint themselves permanently. This Pisces loves deeply, often selflessly. They give more than they receive. And when they're hurt, they don't always recognize it as harm. They rationalize it as compassion. Pain is endured rather than confronted. They carry emotional wounds quietly, sometimes mistaking suffering for loyalty. Their emotions don't overwhelm all at once. They accumulate. And over time, that accumulation shapes their self-worth and expectations in love. They feel deeply and endure silently. Third, decan Pisces. This is the most emotionally intense Pisces. Influenced by Pluto, their emotions are profound, consuming, and transformative. They don't just feel sadness, they descend into it. They don't just love, they merge completely. This decan experiences emotion as a loss of self. Boundaries dissolve, identity blurs, love and pain feel existential. When something ends, it doesn't just hurt, it unravels them. They may retreat, isolate, or emotionally disappear because feeling becomes too overwhelming to stay present with. But that depth also gives them extraordinary emotional insight. Pain changes them. Love rebirths them. Nothing is shallow here. They feel deeply and completely. So, which Pisces is the most emotional? If emotion means sensitivity and absorption, it's the first decan, porous, intuitive, easily affected. If emotion means emotional memory and sacrifice, it's the second decan, devoted, enduring, quietly burdened. If emotion means intensity and emotional transformation, it's the third decan, consuming, profound, life-altering. But if we're asking which Pisces is truly the most emotional, the one who feels without limits, without protection, without distance, the answer is the third decan. Because Pisces emotion isn't just about empathy or softness, it's about total immersion. And third decan Pisces doesn't just feel emotions, they become them. Love, loss, joy, grief, all of it passes straight through the soul, leaving them forever changed. Do you agree with me? And which decan are you? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the updates.